Hey Pirates, it's a Dune. I want to do a quick war recap. I've been paying most attention to our clan wars lately due to the holidays and everything, but there's a couple great attacks in this one that I wanted to showcase. So it was a bit of a heartbreaker, 94 to 100. They brought out a pretty strong showing. They had a lot of Town Hall 9.5 and stuff like that, so they did a pretty good job of wrecking our top end there. We came pretty dang close. We had a very strong showing, I thought. 94 stars is nothing to scoff at. We had a couple solid 3 stars on Town Hall 9s, but this war, I am just going to be looking at Town Hall 8 war attacks. And if you look at this, we had a couple really solid performances. The Stig almost got a double 3 star in this war. But down here in Town Hall 8 land is where I was pretty impressed. Black Dog bringing home 2 3-star attacks. We had the same thing out of MJ. And just some really solid attacks. And a couple people came really close to getting those 6-star wars too. So, a couple of those attacks I want to showcase here. I want to start with number 15, MJ, taking on a Town Hall 8. This is a pretty well maxed Town Hall 8. He's even got max walls. And MJ just comes at this with 33 level 3 hogs even, which is a little risky because you can lose them all to a giant bomb if it's max upgraded, as these probably are. But he gets it done anyways, so double poison on the dragon. Here's that couple second delay to make sure that he goes down. So he gets a free kill on Clan Castle. Comes in kind of with a 2-finger drop here. And I don't know how crazy I am about splitting up the hogs like that from the get-go. But it works for him. It's probably a good idea given he has level 3 hogs. And splitting them up kind of minimizes the chances that they're going to get blown up. But you see some serious bacon gets made up in that northwest corner. So he's left with only this batch of hogs down in the southeast. And this is his last heal for him. So as soon as they leave this heal, they're on their own. But you can see how many of them there are left. He's just got a ton of hogs. Drops the handful out of his clan castle. So those hogs come in and join the party. They move on up. Only a couple more defenses left at this point. Skeletons are getting work done on them, but they do finally get all these defenses down and then turn around and kill all the skeletons. Just a handful of hogs left. You can see he's got a handful of cleanup minions up there. He's got a bunch of archers. He's got plenty of troops to help clean up. So the hogs are fighting their way through, trying to get it done. I'm going to speed up here through the cleanup. And his king up there bashing through a wall to get to the town hall. But he gets it done, and I thought it was really cool to see MJ doing some hogs, even though they're level 3. So, great attack and a great 3-star. Alright. Let's see, next one I wanted to watch was Mr. Black Dog on 18. He comes at this with a kind of hybrid gowipe into hogs, which I thought was kind of cool. So we call this back-end hogs. So it drops this big wave of wizards to kind of clean out all the trash buildings with a couple golems out front to tank. Poison the CC and let the wizards get it done. And then here come the wall breakers to open up that compartment. He got really lucky there. That dragon didn't smoke all of his wall breakers, but nonetheless, here come the P.E.K.K.A.s. Drops them down, gets a heal down for his troops that are there, so keeping the golem alive a little bit longer with that Tesla zapping it. And then he saves a couple of wall breakers in his back pocket, so this base is kind of has a silly layout in that all these compartments aren't actually closed off. If those would have been closed off, his wall breakers never would have gone into the core like that, but they were, so he gets to take advantage of that. So here comes in with his back-end hogs, just a handful of them, so the core has a habit with gowipe of getting your troops in there and never letting them out. So he has this strategy that he gets all these defenses tanked by his troops in the core, and drops those hogs to kind of clean out some of the extra defenses. So I thought that was pretty good technique, pretty clever. So he doesn't have much left. This archer tower again shooting a P.E.K.K.A., so the 2 hogs can just come in and finish it off. The golems are going to get picked up on this cannon down here. So between the golems exploding and the golemites and that single hog left, he's going to get this 3-star. So I'm going to fast forward through the replay here. Great attack by Black Dog. I hate that long pause between the end of the attack and showing that 3-star screen. Alright, what did I want to show next? It was Mr. Super Chicken. That's right, on 20. He comes in with 35 level 2 hogs. So that's crazy to me that he's making hogs work. This was a cleanup attack, so he knew that the giant bombs were located in these little segments here on the end with Teslas. So he did have that going for him. But gets the free CC lure and kill, which is going to be critical, especially these lower level hogs. And then here come the hogs. Just kind of a big, we call it the Asian wall, just a huge wave after wave of hogs all coming in from that southwest side. Goal being to sweep over the whole base with them. So he's got more hogs on the north than the south, but that's fine. He heals up the ones on the north on that Tesla. See, they don't even get close to triggering where a giant bomb could be. So he's triggered 2 giant bombs so far. That one on the southwest prevented that Tesla from ever going down, so he dropped his king down there to clear out some of that trash and eventually get on top of it. But he finished this off. A couple more point defense, but look how many hogs he has left. So even level 2 hogs, there's just so many of them, they just tear through all this stuff. And this replay was kind of funny in that how stupid the hogs are about getting killed by this barbarian king. He just lost, 8 of them to spring traps down there in that little channel, which was a little unlucky. But then the enemy king kind of goes on a killing spree, which I thought was kind of funny to watch. He killed off 3 wizards up there. Now there's a couple hogs working on the town hall and the clan castle in the middle. So the king walks over and executes a bunch of these hogs too. I just thought this was really funny. I thought he might be losing his 3-star, but fortunately that's not the case. So, a couple more hogs get picked off. The king is still just standing strong. He hasn't even been touched yet because his troops are just too dumb. Make it the 2x speed here, and I'll slow it down when they get back. Here come the wizards. The wizards target the town hall, and they get murked by the king. The town hall's almost dead. He kills one more hog, and eventually Super Chicken's king has to just waste the enemy king. So finally just had to come and drop the hammer on him. So it was a great 3-star attack with level 2 hogs. I thought that was really impressive. Alright, and then there was, let's see, who was the last one? I wanted to watch Black Dog again, because Black Dog did just a pure gowipe too, with level 4 wizards, level 2 golems, or level 1 golems, and level 1 P.E.K.K.A.s. And, you don't need to have these max troops to make your gowipe work. I thought that was pretty cool. This was definitely the war of the gowipe, I thought, for our Town Hall 8s. So he drops his double poison. I think he meant to lure that before he dropped the golems. So he drops his double poison to help kill those off. You can see he's actually already lost a golem. That one's already split into golemites. But that's no big deal. Get some wall breakers in to break into that section right there. He's still got 2 rages in the back pocket here. Drops a couple more wall breakers. See, that's what I was talking about on the early attack. He's trying to get him to go into the core and break that open, but instead they hit that little junction. So some better base design out of this guy, but it's not going to be enough to save him. He's got rage there in the middle, so that's his max clan castle P.E.K.K.A. level 5. It's like the big brother. All these other P.E.K.K.A.s just walks through and crushes, almost one-shots the clan castle when he's under rage like that. So. Pretty impressive damage coming out of those max level P.E.K.K.A.s. But now at this point, it's just a matter of cleanup. He happens to have a handful of wizards on the back end here with his king, which is really nice. A lot of go-wipes can kind of stall out at the end here, and the last couple defenses kind of pick him off because the troops are too stupid to target defenses. But fortunately, he gets these troops split up into these little squads with a P.E.K.K.A. or a golem tanking for a handful of wizards. And that helps him get the rest of the space cleared out. So, a nice 3-star by Black Dog. So, that's all I wanted to show you guys today. Pretty impressive attacks. It was really cool to watch our Town Hall 8s doing some of these next level strategies, in my opinion. I really love to see those go-wipes and those hog attacks. So, keep it up, guys, and we'll see you in the next war. Hope you learned something.